This will save you money. Yo, what's up? So I want to thank you guys for checking out my channel. This is your boy at Legally Blind Customs. Right now, I'm actually going to be changing that name to Gummy Bear Kicks. You can find me on Instagram at gummy_bear_kicks with a Z. I'm gonna have it right here, somewhere on the screen. Anyways, I've been spending the whole weekend just like really immersed in like doing these customs, and I decided to see how I can give back to the people that watch and want to possibly get into this. So I'm going to give you 10 tips to use that'll help with your success. And these are just my opinions. They're in no particular order. Okay, so number one is taping. Make sure you tape and take your time to tape. Take an X-Acto knife and take your time and tape. I promise you, this is one of the most important parts of the custom. It's going to take the longest. It's going to take even longer than painting is taping, because you got to make sure you get every crease and get that X-Acto knife in there and make sure you get it in there. And for me, I'm legally blind, so it's tough for me to see certain things. So I use this little bad boy here. And but yeah, I'm telling you, man, taping helps out phenomenally. Prepping falls under the taping. Deglazing, or getting the finish off of the original sneaker, that helps out a lot, because if you like lazily deglaze your shoe and then paint it, it's going to chip, it's going to fall off. And a good rule of thumb is when you're deglazing, either with Angel's deglazer or acetone, you want to get it to the point where the shoe feels a little sticky, a little tacky. Don't be afraid to start over. Your artwork represents you. And if your artwork is sloppy, that means you're sloppy. Do not compare yourself to other customizers. I'm telling you, it is not worth it. It's a headache. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, the more you work at it, the better you'll get. I promise you, boo-boo. Be consistent. Like, make sure you're always finding a way to work on your craft in some way. And you can go to like Goodwill and pick up a pair of beaters, clean them up, and then customize them, and then start over with them. You know, that's being consistent, consistently working on your craft. That's going to help you become better. Allow adequate time between putting on coats. This is super important, man. So anytime I put on a coat, I heat set it, and then I wait for about 10, 15. I usually do 15 minutes, sometimes a little more. But like, yeah, I always make sure that the first coat is on there and it's dry and it's not tacky. It's like, it's somewhat smooth. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of, so you allow adequate time. 10, 15 minutes should be enough. This will save you money. Clean your tools, man. Oh my goodness. Especially if you're using a paintbrush and an airbrush. Clean your tools, I'm telling you. This will, unless you have dough to keep spending, you know, you could keep buying more paintbrushes, but like airbrushes, I mean, they're not the cheapest. Actually, I think there's one for like $15, but yeah, but still, I mean, it's always a good practice to clean your airbrush. I'm actually going to do a video on how to clean your airbrush. I finally did it and I learned how, and my airbrush is working. Clean your tools and your paintbrushes, man. I know when I clean my paintbrushes, I just use soap and water. I take a little soap, rub the tip of that paintbrush, and I wash it in some warm water, and it's good to go. Yeah, this one, wear a mask. I feel like a hypocrite because I don't wear a mask. I hate wearing masks, but it helps. Sometimes I'll wear a mask, you know, but like, especially I should have been wearing a mask this whole weekend because I was airbrushing indoors with no ventilation like an idiot. So I'm breathing in all of that acrylic paint. So that was kind of not smart on my part. But yeah, wear a mask, especially if you're deglazing or putting a finisher on it. Wear a mask. I'm telling you, man, it's going to help not put holes in your lung, you know. This is just a personal preference. I don't think it helps success, but make sure you match the colorway with clothes you own. You know, like, yeah, I mean, that's just, I don't even know if that's a tip. Those are my 10 tips for helping you become a more successful customizer. Check me out on Instagram at gummy_bears_kicks, and that's where you can see all my artwork. And if you want to purchase some, just hit me up. Starting price is at $300, and it goes up from there. Let me know what you want, and yeah, all right, deuces.